Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and I am super excited to introduce some new skincare to you that was sent to me from Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare. This is their B3 Adaptive Superfoods collection, which is specifically targeted for stress. I can't tell you what it's like to have a feeling that things happen for a reason and just to see it kind of like all flowing together. About a month or two ago, I was in a show that was extremely stressful. It was just a wild environment, and it took a toll on not only my body but my skincare, and it suffered. Like majorly suffered, and I didn't even realize what was happening to me or how the effects that were occurring onto my body till like halfway through, and then I was just kind of like already like behind schedule. So lo and behold, like after everything was done in that month, Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare just reached out to me and happened to be like, we have a new stress, skincare line about stress proofing your skin and everything like that. And I was like, oh my goodness. Talk about like perfect timing. But I was like, yes, I'm actually struggling with that right now. And so I got a few products that I want to introduce to you guys today, and I'm going to give my first impressions on them. This new collection is formulated with superfoods, adaptogens, and niacinamide, which if you've been on my channel, you know I've already been using niacinamide and a zinc serum for my skincare, which is B3. So seeing the niacinamide, I was already like, oh, I know this. I know that it works with my skin really well, and that's helped it. Let's see what else they offer. And so basically overall, it's supposed to help with like fine lines and wrinkles, reducing redness and red patches, the dullness in your skin, flare-ups, tired eyes, dark circles, basically everything I was going through last month. I received these 3 products in their line. I'm going to go through each one and kind of explain what it does to the skin. First thing I'm going to talk about is this is Distress Sos Eye Cream. This one is for tired eyes, for puffiness. When I was going through that stressful moment or whatever, I would literally wake up, and it's so weird because I just never knew what was the reason. I just thought I was like sick. If you cry a lot or whatever and you wake up the next day, your eyes are puffy and you just kind of see, or at least for me, like you just see that puffiness. Well, I wasn't crying, but I would wake up the next day and my eyes just had that like puffy look, and they were really drabby, and like under eyes, all that kind of stuff down here was just looking really crazy. And I just had no idea what it was. Like I just wasn't focused on that. I was just focused on the stress that I had. And so this is supposed to help with that. I've been using it, and it looks like this. I'll have some close-ups on it too. It's a very thick cream, and so you just dab the tiniest amount and put it under your eyes. And seriously, I've only been using this for about a week, but my under eye, that area just feels so much more smooth instantly than it had been before. Like that area was always so dry, and that was the part where I kept being like, oh my concealer would always be very creasy in that spot, or just very like cracked and dead looking. And after using this for at least a week, I've instantly noticed like how much different it feels. I have some makeup on, by the way. I'm not trying to be like, it looks so amazing right now, but just the feel of it is that it feels moisturized, which I wasn't feeling that before. So going back to like niacinamide and its uses for it. So niacinamide, aka vitamin B3, it's supposed to repair fine lines, reduce breakouts and redness. The adaptogens that they're using in this one is supposed to be really good for being able to endure the environmental conditions that we have. And then the superfoods are good for healing and repairing the skin. So things like avocado, turmeric, cacao, kiwi, goji. The second thing that I've been using is this Stress Rescue Super Serum. I have some pluses and minuses on this. I'll show you how the serum looks, which I think I also have footage too, but I just can't remember. So it's in a little bit of like a dropper system, and this is how it kind of drops out. So as you can see, it's thick, but it's thin. It has a thicker, like milky consistency, but when you blend it into the skin, it doesn't feel like it's super thick at all. A little bit goes a long way, but the way that it comes out is, it's not as runny as I would like it to be, or maybe I'm just not used to. So when I'm applying it to my face, I feel like I have to get a bunch of it in, and then I can actually have it run out. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically I feel like some of the product kind of gets stuck, and then I have to really like squeeze a lot into the dropper for it to go onto my skin. And I don't really need that much anyway. The one thing I really like about it is that once I do the 2 drops on my face, I can line it up and it spreads out just enough that I need to get my forehead and also down here. I like products that feel, really moisturizing, but again, I don't feel like a grease monkey. It smells really nice and airy, not too sweet. And in case I haven't done this, as you can see, this is the consistency of it. So it just kind of slowly runs down, but then once you start mixing it in, it looks pretty water-based, and it's just a really nice consistency that kind of just goes on really, really smooth. And then as you can already see, it just absorbs away pretty quickly. After I let that sit for like a hot second, the final thing that I've been going in, which I would consider like the mama, like the big house, this is gonna last me so long, which is really, really, really great. Stress Repair Face Cream. So I use this as my moisturizer both morning and night. This one feels a little bit heavier, and again, with all these products, a little bit goes a long way, which I like because you're getting most bang for your buck, since these are high-end products. So I just put a little bit on my face. I just dab on both sides and then rub it into my skin, and again, it feels so moisturizing, but I don't feel like what? A grease monkey. So I've used this, and when I wake up the next day, my skin feels nice and soft, nice and smooth. Every one of these products is vegan and cruelty free, which I love. My first impressions after a week of it, I have not had any crazy breakouts from it. I have not been overly oily or really dry. None of the products have felt like they were stripping my skin or just doing too much. I just feel like they're really, 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 really gentle but effective. One thing that I've been really enjoying about the Dr. Dennis Gross skincare line is that though they are that higher price range, I do feel like the products are worth it for the results that I get. The same with those wipes that I had. Really look at your face like every single day. So recognizing that things are changing, and not only how you are feeling, but the environment that you are in really does affect how your skin will react. So I'm so far really enjoying these products. I am absolutely going to continue using them. I'm going to continue using solely just them, other than my toner, which I'm going to eventually need a new toner soon. So comment down below if you can recommend one that is moisturizing and not stripping. I am going to solely be using these products except for like my toner and my face wash, and I will absolutely, as always, give you guys an update so you can see how the products do on my skin. I'm going to stick with the eye cream, the serum, and this cream, and that'll be my skincare for the next couple months maybe. We'll see how long this lasts. Let me know down below which products you're interested in. Are you going through some stressful times, and what kind of products have helped you? And if you're interested in any of these products, I'm going to link it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.